Hi, my name is Beth Hiley here for Board Game Geek at SPIEL 2016. I'm sitting down with Rita Stuckman from Hoop and Friends, and you brought us
Yes, we brought lots of sounds.
I know, right? That's true. All of those together in that introduction just make for a lot of oohs.
We're trying to teach Americans to speak a German That's good.
Hadn't thought of it that way.
Ulm. Learn Ulm. Then you can pronounce our company name.
Oh, look at that. Way to sell the game to sell the company.
Yeah, that's why we called it Ulm.
What are we trying to do other than learning to make an umlaut ooh? What are we trying to do in the game?
Well, as you of course know, nowadays Ulm has the highest church steeple in the world. We don't have that in the game, as you see, it's quite flat. We go back to the golden times of Ulm, which was in medieval times, 15th, 16th century. And almost a very rich, free city at that time, very famous and well-to-do. And we thought, this is very nice, we go there and try to become very important citizens of this town. Now,
I'm having the feeling that perhaps we measure our importance by something involving a scoreboard around.
How did you guess? Okay, you know numbers, very good. Great, but the core element of the game is not the points on the rim of the board. It's this Minster Square, or for the Americans, Cathedral Square. Actually, it's a Minster, but we decided to go for Cathedral in the English translation. So, Cathedral Square. This is the main part, the main mechanism we have here. At the beginning, we have a square filled with nine tiles, action tiles. I already put a few to demonstrate how things work. The game actually is pretty simple. You, on your turn, draw a tile from the bag, push it into the Minster Square anywhere. We've got the author here. It's nice.
Hello.
Join us. We push in the one tile, and then we do the three actions which are inside the square still, not the one we pushed out.
Got it.
So that's basically it. Push in a tile, do three actions, and you're allowed to play a hand card if you have one.
Keep going.
Oh, you want the microphone?
Oh yeah, keep going.
Okay, right. What kind of actions can we do? We have 5 different types of actions. The easiest one probably is this one. Move your boat. If you activate the blue tile, you move your little boat on the river here 1 square forward. Another very simple one is the gray one. It just means take 1 coin. And another simple one is the white one. It allows you to take the pushed out tiles from one of the 4 sides of the Cathedral Square. In this case, if I activated this action, I would take these 2 because there are 2, which is better than 1, you know numbers. And so that was the white action here. Then we have the orange one. This is a seal action. This is a little more complicated. When I activate that one, I have to pay 2 coins. If I had 2 coins, I give them back to the supply, and then I can take one of my family seals and put it onto one of the quarters of the city, but only one of 2, because I have to look where is my little boat on the river, and I can go to the northern part of the city or the southern part, and then if I place it here, for example, I will get the privilege of this city quarter. In this case,
guessing as your boat travels down the river, you will open up more
always
options.
Have different options. Always just 2, because your boat is always just between 2 city quarters. What you've passed is passed.
Got it.
You can't get back there. So, as I said here, this privilege will be you can choose one of the action tiles from here, down here on the board. You will get a coin from the supply, and you can move your boat up to 2 spaces on the river. So I've already passed this area. I would now have the possibility to go do selection here or here the next time I activate one.
Oh, and I'm noticing now that they're a little staggered, that we've crossed the line on the north side of the river, but I'm still in the original zone for the south side of the river.
Once I go here, I would be between those 2 cities quarters. Here I'm still in this one, but
so you might be able to trigger something twice depending on how that falls.
You can put more seals in 1 quarter if you want. Let's go back here. If I put my seal here, I would have this privilege, which is again here, which is an interesting one. If I go here, I will take 2 of these city crests, and can decide to keep one. The ones with the silver frame will only give you points once. I don't want that for now. If I take this one, I immediately get the points on the right side, and I will take one of my family crests, and put it on the corresponding quarter. Now I'm the big boss in this quarter. Every time anybody does a seal action here, could be also me, I will get the points on this side, so it will be 2 points. I will keep this as a reminder. So besides, I will use another of my family seals and look for the building near the Minster Square, which would be here.
The mansion.
This is very important to get Ulm sparrows. There's an anecdote about Ulm sparrows which you can read in the Ulm Chronicle. There's a part about history and the lexicon about Ulm if you're interested in that stuff. So I'm not going to tell you, Marie. If anybody pushes this row here, could also be me who pushes a stone over there. Push that here. That means I will get another Ulm sparrow. And the sparrow is 1 point at the end of the game, or during the game I can use it as a joker. If, for example, I draw something from the bag, say, I don't have any money, I can't do this action, I don't want it, I give away the sparrow and I go for another action and push that one in. So that leaves only one color to be explained. The action tile with the brown color is a card action.
So this one right
exactly.
here.
If I activate that one, I will have to put 2 of the tiles I collected before back into the bag, and for that I can take the topmost card. If I have 2 tiles of the same color, I can take 2 cards and choose which one I want to take. Cards that you have on your hand worth absolutely nothing if you have them still on your hand at the end of the game, so you should play them during the game. And if you have a look at them, they
I'm going to put those in the middle there.
So it's they're always divided in 2 parts here. This is the bonus you get when you play it during the game.
Got it.
That means if I would have to hand in, for example, here the brown one, I still have it. I could put it back into the bag. I discard the card and will get 6 victory points, which I move forward on this victory point track. Here, if I say here, I would have to put away a black stone, would get money points and movement on the river. Or I could say no, I will play it in front of me on the table. That means it's activated for the end of the game.
And so that is an or. You either get
or, yeah.
short term now
here.
or long term later.
Exactly. It says or. Yeah. So if it's only this one card at the end, it will be worth 3 points. If you collected 3 times works of art trading card, then you get 15 points. If you have 3 different trading goods, you will get 12 points. So you can collect towards the end. Don't lose the stones during the game, or you can discard the card, give the stones away, and collect points.
I think it's very important. You have to put the card here.
Openly in front of you.
In the hand,
That's what I said.
nothing. So it's no big surprise at the end. So you can see what the others have. And
So you have an idea of what someone might be trying to accomplish.
If you're worried now, it's only 2 more rounds, but you've got 3 cards. What to do? You're allowed to play 1 card for free each round. But you can also use this brown action to play an extra card instead of buying one. So at the end, the privilege of this quarter, for example, is to get a stone and do a card action. That could be buy a card or play a card. Okay, let's go to the final scoring. The game ends after 10 rounds. We have little round markers, which I forgot inside the box. They stapled up here on the Minster. They say 10th round is played, and then we check. We get points, as I said, for the Ulm sparrows. Each sparrow is a point, and then we check where on the river are the little boats.
Right, so
if you're still in front of the bridge, you will get minus points. That will be -2. This one gets +3. And then we see what kinds of cards do we have. Like, for example, if I had collected, let's have the Minster. You can, for example, collect a complete Minster Cathedral. If you have this combination in the end.
Let's lay that out, because that is pretty spectacular. That actually is a panoramic of artwork.
Oh yeah, the illustrator Michael Menzel is very happy about these 3 cards. He has really been sweating about them, how to show the church that you see the steeple and the sacristy. Very difficult, but I think he did it perfectly well.
And the picture is not high.
As I said, it's not the highest steeple in the world yet. So that's basically it. The game, as I said, simple rules. Take a tile, push it in, do 3 actions, play a card if you want, but with all the privileges and the cards, it gets a lot of depth.
How many players?
It's 2 to 4 players, 10 plus, and you play roughly an hour. With 2 players, a little less if you're experienced. If you think a little It might take a little longer, but actually it's very fast playing for action, like the move your boat, take a coin very quickly. And they also,
I was going to say, since we had the chance to have you join us.
That's very well.
Well, was there anything, because we love it when we get to talk to the designers themselves, so hi. Was there any inspiration for wanting to pick?
Inspiration?
Yeah, was there any reason that you chose this as the theme, or did you have the idea for the rules first?
Yeah, the history of the game is a very special history.
oh yeah, this
The game original had just another theme. And Hoch wanted to make a game with Ulm. Because
Ulm
it's near Ulm.
Yeah, our company is in Günzburg, very small city. It's about 20 minutes from Ulm, and our boss has a department store in Ulm, right next. It's actually here. It's here. You see it here.
That's awesome.
So, and we changed it. We changed the game, and the mechanism is the same, and
basically
we had a boat to around the Nile. Originally.
Oh, that was before I saw it.
Originally, you had a boat around the Nile, and here you have the boat on the river, and you have the waters.
Actually, the prototype I saw was the road.
Your inspiration for rules, your inspiration for location, put them together, you guys get So if you guys want to check this out, this is published here in Europe by Hook Games and by R&R for the United States. And thank you so much for letting us stop by. Thank you for joining us on the fly. We appreciate it. And if you guys want to check that out, it looks fantastic.